Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to the third and hopefully it really shouldn't be not final installment of me playing Stillwater. We finished the story in the previous video, and now what we're gonna do is go back and choose all the choices I didn't choose previously. It's been a minute because I forgot. I forgot to do this, but I just played some games with some friends. We're gonna skip through this. Played some games with some friends. Literally like a minute ago. We just finished up. And now I'm feeling inspired to actually do something productive. So that's what we're doing now. I do like this typewriter noise. I think that's a cool little detail. Yeah, if this is the first video you're seeing, I'm skipping over the entire story because I already played it. There are 2 other videos before this. It should say part 3, so you should know that already. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna play after this. There is another game that I've kind of been looking at that's like, I think it's like a dating simulator, which is what I usually play. But I don't really know. I did buy Cyberpunk because it was on sale for like 20 bucks. But I'm like not 100% certain that my computer can run it. I'll be so serious. I'm not 100% on that. But yeah, I'm sure I've already like got some other things going. I think the only thing that the only games that I haven't finished are Cinderella Phenomenon, which, okay, it was kind of interesting. It's just the voicing. So, like, that's kind of what's getting me, is that I have to, like, voice everything. So I might just look into some games that have, most, if not all of it, already voiced. Because that's just really what stops me from, like, recording these, is because it's a little tiring having to do multiple voices. But, this is a gaming channel, so I should be playing games, of course. I love this dog. What's his name again? Colby. Such a, like, I actually just love the name Colby, actually. I think it's such, like the way it's, the way it sounds is nice. I think also the way it's spelled is nice. I think if you added, like, an A, like Coalby, it would just throw it off. So I think, like, the balance of the way it's spelled, too, is also really good. I think the first choice we get is to not take her case, and I'm just assuming her grandfather dies. Because obviously she can't stop him from drowning himself or getting drowned by what I think is a sprite. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to play next. If you have suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Unless you're watching this like a year later. I mean, you could still leave it in the comments. I probably haven't played it yet. I do. Okay, I am saving up for, like, to upgrade my computer and stuff, because I really do want to play Cyberpunk. Like, that is definitely a game I just want to play in general. I need to upgrade my setup, because 444, because that's just not gonna... See, I don't understand this paper cut thing. Like, was it just a paper cut? Like, there was all this mystical stuff happening, and, like, I just didn't follow, I guess. Maybe is there like other installments in this universe that I just don't know about? Cause there's all these like setups that I was just thinking it was a lot bigger than it actually is. So yeah. Um Oh, I just noticed that they don't have noses. Or is it just her that doesn't have a nose? Did they not? Wait, I never noticed. Is it just her that doesn't have a nose? No, okay. They just have lines for noses. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. Okay, we're going to reject the case. Hugo cast his face downwards, stared directly at the ground in front of him, unable to look at Nina. The burden, the solitude, the madness. Hugo knows all of it too intimately. He suffers the same conflicts that weigh heavily on her mind. And yet, in spite of this, it is too much for him. Like walking along a tightrope with the ground void and unclear, vast and empty and dark. So very, very dark. No, I can still do it. We can still do this. Before he could respond, a distant voice so charming, so terribly commanding, binds him at the spot. It's already too late for them, you know. No, not here. A dull and yet distant pulsating sound, so rhythmic in its tune, starts its maddening melody. From the top of his crown down to the base of his skull, he feels it, all present and daunting. Just let go. Let me help you. No, I can do it. If you would just let me. Snake-like hands wrap around his head so closely, squeezing over so tightly that he can't help but try to shut his eyes from the pain. Such a kind person you are, Hugo. Hugo tries to ground himself. He tries to remind himself to breathe. A sweet and beloved friend. To remember there are other people that care for him. The joy and warmth of their company. I wish you could have done the same for me. To remember that he is here and present, that he is useless. Hugo. Hey, what's wrong? Tugging at Hugo's coat, Noah tries to catch his attention, but fails as he notices something amiss. Hugo? There is a despondent look on Hugo's face, his eyes distinctly shrouded by a deep haze as if lost in them. He won't budge. No matter how many times Noah tries to tug or shake him, he still will not respond. But for Hugo, he can hear everything. Like a paralysis he can't wake up from, his body sits there, motionless and detached from everything. Desperate and concerned, Noah turns to Nina and ushers in a sincere apology. I'm sorry, Miss Nina, but I don't think we can help you at the moment. If you would just come back a bit later, then we can. No, it's fine. There won't be a next time. Not that. Okay, it's when she's like, it's fine. It's the end. Like, that's crazy. Hugo winces at her cold and blunt remark. No. Wait, Miss Mortimer, please. Nina stands up abruptly from her seat. She wipes away the tears quickly from her reddened face with the sleeves of her coat and looks down. Once more, her tense and cold front-like demeanor returns to the forefront, already trying to forget and move on. Without so much as a word, she slightly bows her head towards them and walks out of the office, not once looking back. Bad ending. Pulling strings. Bad end. My bad. I don't know what the pulling strings means. So right, he just dies, I guess. I have to go through this again. Wait, can I like jump to the choices? Is that like an option? No, I guess not. I don't know what unseen text means. Oh, not that. Right. We'll just go back, I guess. Actually, wait. No. I think I have a load, yeah? Yeah, I think there's only like a few options. So this is back to if we take the case. Yeah, because I think just after taking the case, it's just we come here. No, yeah, it's the car scene, and then we come here. But yeah. I love how they don't even tell us what happens to him. Like, there's no newspaper or anything that he died or nothing like that. I think that would be really interesting. I want to make a game so bad, but like I don't know where to start. Like I don't know what like how to make it, you know? And I guess I could look up videos. I guess. But like I don't know. I just need like a creative partner to help me do like the regular stuff, so to say. 'Cause see, he even looks younger here. And he has white hair. Like I don't understand this picture at all, cuz this is supposed to be her grandpa. But they're literally two different people. So like did he not have black hair when he was younger? Or brown or whatever color it is there? And he also has like a brown skin tone. So he just literally looks like a completely different person. And I don't understand that. Like I want to know more about the way that the supernatural aspects of this world work, because I'm mad confused about that. But if you ignore it, it's a pretty decent story. It's really interesting the way that things unfold. But yeah. I'm like trying to think of things to say in between all this, cause I don't want to edit it. Right. I think I have to go this way first, actually. But yeah. I don't understand why we looked at all this stuff if it doesn't mean anything. I don't understand that either. Oh, did I not look at everything? Like, I don't get that part. This is some really nice art, though. It's a nice house. I still don't understand why they just can't tie him to the bed. Like, I know that's inhumane. Or tie him to the chair. He's in there anyway. It's not like he gets up and moves. And like, I wonder how much she paid the caretakers to take care of her grandpa that looks like her brother, essentially, with how young he is. Man, I'm kind of tired now. It's Speaking of game night, so I organized game night, for, like, okay, maybe not the first time? No, is it actually the first time I've organized game night? It might be. And, like, nobody showed up except for, like, another mod. And I was like, thank you for coming. Because they were at work, too. But then, of course, CL showed up. So then everyone started showing up. I mean, it could have just been timing. But I also, you know, I'm surprised CL showed up. Because she's been feeling real sick. If you keep up with CL, Cielica, then you know that she's been, like, not going. She's not been feeling well recently. But yeah, okay, I think a choice is about to happen. Okay, wait, so his beloved drowned, right? His beloved drowned. And he decides to commission all these pieces involving water. But, like, why? To, like, torture himself? Like, I think that's interesting. Right, so now he's, like, searching Henry's room. Doesn't really find anything but the letter. Look, rereads the letter, and it's not, it doesn't say any, it says something completely different than what, we read before, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Maybe it's just because I don't understand how maybe sprites work. But I don't know, like, you know, a lot of the, like, that's what I would have liked to know more about, but maybe it's literally that I just don't understand how this works. Oh yeah, that's so haunting when you just hear the pouring rain and then it just goes silent. Haunting. Okay, so we are going to save right. We're gonna save right here. So we can come back to it. But we are gonna go to the painting. Oh, so I don't know. That's Ophelia, isn't it? Maybe it's inspired off of the Ophelia painting. There, mounted by the fireplace, is a painting of a beautiful woman floating on water. Her pale skin is incandescent, brightly prominent against the contrast of the dark, murky waters that keep her hidden, keep her bound to the canvas. Hugo stares intensely at the picture. An emphatic sorrow swells within him, disarming his very senses and forcing him to inch closer, surrounding him to the sweet song. Poor thing. How lonely you must feel. You are a lot like him, like Henry. As Hugo approaches closer and closer to the painting, and his mind screaming to run, he sees it. He can finally see beyond the facade the lady portrays. For what the painting truly is. Bro, I'm scared. What is it? But don't worry. Oh! Creepy. I can take away that sadness. A deformed creature, a mermaid, floats above the surface. The voice whispers. Large, hollow eyes stare back, boring deeply into his eyes. Her skin is melting, bleeding heavily this black ichor as it gushes out from the canvas. Bro, that's terrifying! Some of it starts to hit not only the floor, but at Hugo as well. The black, viscous tar clings persistently onto him, unrelentless. I think it's just relentless. Anyway, as they continue to pile up. And then he feels it. What drew him initially to this thing? A deep sense of longing rushes through him, snuffing out what little control he had left. Finally, embracing this nature, to come home. Take my hand. Without hesitation, Hugo reaches out his hand, while his body leans in closer to the mermaid. She grabs and pulls him in. Not once looking back, he dives and follows after her, returning to nothing. Bad end, beyond the painting. Okay, T, so he got sucked into the painting and died, question mark? Okay. And then I bring it back here, so we are gonna not go to the painting, as we did initially. I think the only... no, I think there's a couple other choices. That's where we find out about Lewis. So, I think there's one choice. So, what we're gonna do is not take the locket this time, but then we're gonna... damn. Wait, damn. Can I go back? I wanted to save first. No, okay, fine. Whatever. Right, so the spirit or whatever is gonna come and get mad at us for messing with their prey, question mark. Yeah, but I think there's one where you don't take, you don't take the locket, and then obviously Henry's gonna die because the locket saves his life. But yeah. And then I think there's one where you do take the locket, and then you have the choice to give it to the mermaid or not. I don't remember exactly. Oh! No, yeah, I didn't get the choice to break the window before. Fall. Is this a little loud for y'all? It's a little loud for me. But yeah. I'm not gonna edit this. I really should edit it, but I won't be editing it. Okay, so he's about to go tell him. Right, he grabs onto him. He's like, dude, it's not worth it. Promise. Was he this young when everything went down? I mean, it would have been a very long time ago. Probably in the 1900s. Well, yeah, obviously, right? Because he's like an old man in the, like, 20 years in. Ignore that. Right, he's feeling real sad about it. Dragged in this, these are my wish, tightly shirt, dry, all bottled up, presents silent ears longing, wish I could, So even if you still covet that wish, it wouldn't resolve anything, not for you or Lewis, I don't know what to say, I've had enough, Lewis is waiting for me. Lewis is not waiting for you. So Lewis definitely killed himself though, right? Like, that's confirmed? Like, that's confirmed, right? Before Hugo could reach out for Henry's hand, he disappears into the water. Mr. Mortimer! Without hearing the anguished cries and desperate pleas, Hugo drives after him. I just know Noah was like, what the heck are you doing? Like, I just know he was. Plunging into icy waters, Hugo feels shocks running rampant through his body, like spikes continuously piercing his legs and the tips of his fingers. Fiercely and unyielding, his chest tightens and his heart races as he begins to kick his legs, hoping whichever way he goes he'll find his way to Henry. Swimming deeper and deeper in, he sees faintly a figure slowly descending into the darkness. As he finally gets closer to Henry, long, snake-like arms stretch across the void and grab Hugo's neck. violently squeezing all the air out of him. He tries desperately to wrench its hands away, but with each struggle, Hugo's movements begin to weigh heavier and heavier. Water filling into his lungs as his vision starts to blur. The cold numbness spreads. Tired and motionless, he watches as the abyss draws nearer, swallowing him, embracing him. Let's share this happy ending together. Oh! He feels nothing. His body weightless and floating for who knows how long. It's cold. So very, very cold. How long has it been since he felt this? This empty feeling of just not being here or anywhere. It's comforting and nostalgic. Maybe, just maybe, this isn't so bad after all. I think this is for the best. Oh no, it's far from over, Hugo. After all, you said so yourself. Seeing the things you do come with a price, right? And oh, what a hefty price has been paid for your stupid little blunder. So get up, Hugo. We are far from having a happy ending. Hugo! Hugo's eyes shot right open, his vision disoriented in a blur. As he tries to focus on Noah's voice, a violent tide bursts within him, and he coughs out the remaining water in his lungs. He can feel Noah's hands rub against his back, anchoring him and checking to see if he is all right. But deep down, there's something far more concerning to worry about at this moment. Where's Mr. Mortimer? I'm sorry, Hugo. I tried going back into the water after I fetched you, but the paramedics stopped me. They told me it was too cold and dangerous to head back in. No, it can't be. I'm so sorry, Hugo. No, please, God, no. He couldn't hear the rest of it. His body trembles as his hands clasp tightly together in a fervent prayer, wishing for a miracle to happen for them, to have Mr. Mortimer returning to them, finally safe from harm. But for this silent wish, this small and glaringly impossible wish, no one would answer. There was no kindness in this sunrise, only the gut-wrenching wails of a woman by the shore pleading to any god who can save her grandfather. But no matter how many would try to search through the water, they wouldn't be able to find him. For there was no one left to save anymore. Just a washed-up, forgotten tale of a man and his mermaid. As Hugo tries to stifle his cry and soothe the lump lodged deeply in his throat, he hears it. A laugh, a cruel and heartless laugh echoes from across the lake, mocking him, cursing him. A harrowing and merciless victory for this curse. A curse. It was a curse after all. Bad end. A Mermaid's Tale. Oh, so you don't even get the option. Well, duh, why would you have an option? Okay, so you don't take the locket, you almost die. I thought he was gonna die. He didn't die. I guess that's interesting. We're gonna load back from here. We're not gonna go to the painting. See, so like, mermaid, so like, I want to know if he actually killed himself or like if the mermaid got him, you know, like, that's something I don't get. I'm also kind of sad that we never see, Luis outside of that picture in the locket. Like, I kind of was hoping there would be like a little portrait of them or something. That would have been so cute when they were younger, obviously. I was hoping that Luis also didn't actually die, but it makes sense. 29 that he did die. But yeah. Oh yeah, you don't get the choice to break the window. So, I think the only choice left is to not give the locket. And then I think we'll have gotten all of the endings. things. I like that this rain is moving. Like, I only just realized that, but it adds, like, a certain realism to everything that the rain is moving. I love that he's still wearing his coat. Like, I know the art doesn't really change, but, like, he's still wearing his coat when he comes out of the water. Like, he didn't even think to take it off before diving into the water. I'm surprised he didn't sink. 'Cause, like, 30-30. Because, like, that's heavy. I know that coat, like, is probably meant to repel rain. But, like, oh, you know what? You don't even get this art unless I skipped it. But I'm pretty sure you don't even get this art if you don't take the locket. Which is T, because is this like what's imitating? Okay, no. This looks like this is him. Like it's imitating him and not Louise. No, this is Louise. Okay, pretending to be Louise. It's because they're like dressed the same. And I wonder if they went to like the same school or something. I don't know, did all these scenes happen? I feel like they didn't happen if you don't have the locket. Which is actually pretty interesting. So yeah, you don't even find out about all this. Oh no, okay, I thought you got the choice to give up the locket or not. But you don't. Okay. And then yeah, you talk to Louise. Well, I guess that's it. Okay, I actually... Let's go... Can I go to the home screen? I just wanted to go to the home screen. Okay, never mind. What's this skip option? Oh, you just skipped the rest of it. Okay. Wait, where was this? This has been here the whole time? Wait. What? Okay, wait. This is new. It's already nightfall when Hugo and Colby arrive back home. Hugo already too tuckered out from the remaining assorted mess he left behind for himself, lazily sheds off his coat and shoes, while Colby heads straight towards his bed. Making his way through unloaded boxes and cramped spaces, one by one, Hugo strips down his outside clothes and switches to a regular shirt and sweatpants he found lying around. He plops down onto the couch with his head laid back and eyes closed as he lets out a heavy sigh, releasing all the tension left in his body. Another day done and gone. Right, Colby? Beside him, he hears faintly the rhythmic, delayed breaths of his large companion, who is already falling deeper into sleep. I wish I could sleep quickly like you, buddy. He gently pats Colby's head. Good night, Colby. Thanks for today. Oh, bro was just about to... Did you just go and sleep on his couch? Does he not have a bed? Hugo does one final stretch before he repositions himself to lie down on the couch, tugging at the blanket by his feet and wrapping it around him. His body begins to relax as his breathing falls into a similar cadence, finally allowing the warmth to gather and hug him closely, all snug and safe in the draft by his window. I don't like that there's so much space here. What's about to happen? As he begins to slowly drift further and further off to slumber, he feels something. Wait, is that something in the background? There's whispering in the background. Oh my god, let me turn this back down. a slight chill grazing just above the base of his neck, never touching, but distantly present all the same. Although his senses are too dull and lax to properly focus on the sensation, he does, however, huddle closer into the blanket, hoping the chill will go away. Ah! Suddenly he hears the front door of his flat shut so sharply, so harshly, as if someone or something had rushed in it with enough force that he felt the room had shaken a little. Bruh! Bruh! Okay. Bruh. Now Hugo is wide awake. Bro, he don't look wide awake. What is that? What is that? He tries to get up and face his intruder head on, but stops to realize one terrifying thing. He can't move at all. Not the sleep paralysis demon. The warmth and comfort from the blanket he felt moments ago ceases to be. His own body locked in a deep slumber, leaving behind his very consciousness to be fully awake to be deathly afraid of this overwhelming presence. He struggles to move the muscles in his face, trying desperately to call out to his partner to get his attention. K-O-B. But despite his efforts in uttering his dear companion's name, he is met with no response. I have been there before, where I've had sleep paralysis once before. My eyes are open, which is interesting. But I also tried to call out for my dog at the time, it's terrifying when you can't, get any help. In fact, he can't hear or feel Colby anywhere near him. Just the raging and erratic tempo of his heart drumming in his ears as he lies there, defenseless, vulnerable, all at the mercy of this thing. And then he hears it. Ah! The sound of feet dragging across the wooden floorboards. Why is the door also coming closer? Bro, let me turn this down even more. Dragging closer. Bro, I'm scared. And closer. Bro, I'm scared. Towards him. Ugh. No. Not again. He wants to run. Run far, far away from here. Run till he feels the fiery tempest within him burn his lungs, leaving him scorched and choking on ash. Anywhere but here. He shuts his eyes tightly and begins to steady his uneven breathing, hoping that whatever this nightmare is, he can wake from it. He has to. However, everything comes to a halt when he suddenly feels that same chill once more, but this time lingering all over his back, persistently hovering over him. Bro, I'm finna freak. He knows it's here. Standing near to him. It's unbearable. His breath hitches as he feels this intense prickling feeling. A hand. Hovering so closely above his head he could feel it. He wants to cower. To hide forever, but he can't. This frightening thing that has been following him, stalking him, haunting him for years will never rest until he gives in. His own curse. Ooh! Ooh! All of a sudden, his phone rings. Like a spell lifted off from him, he can move again. Hugo's eyes darted straight in the direction where the presence should be, hoping to chance a peek, just a glance at the thing that hunts him. But there stood no one. Only the moonshine reflected from the window's shades piercing through the shadow. His eyes shot once again at where Colby should be, and he found the bloodhound to be there, alert by the sudden ringing of his phone, and also at Hugo, who looks more disheveled and winded out. I think it's just winded. He takes a deep breath, steadying his heart as he takes the phone in his hand and answers. Hugo? I'm sorry to call you so late at night. I forgot to ask you about the festival that's coming up in a few weeks. I was wondering if you would like to come with me. I know you said you don't really care for outdoor stuff, but I promise you it's going to be fun. Hugo? Are you there? Yeah, sorry. Noah, I'm here. I just, I guess that's a no, right? No. I mean, no to your, no, I'm sorry. I'm a mess. What I meant to say was, yes, I would like to go with you to the festival. Oh, wow! I'm a bit surprised, but happy nonetheless. Well, I don't want to keep you from your hard-earned rest, so I'm going to end the call. Wait, Noah. Hugo? Are you alright? Can you stay a little longer on the line with me? We can talk about anything, I just, need company right now. Of course, Hugo. I can stay on the line with you. Thank you, Noah. You know what I was thinking about. A dangerous pastime for sure. I was thinking maybe we should just move in together. Bro, what? And now you're back to your brazen self. Wonderful. What? Doesn't it sound like a perfect plan? I can cook, Colby loves me, and I'm good looking. Bro, I knew it was romantic. See? A perfect package all in one. You really don't know when to quit, huh? Nope, not at all. I can be quite stubborn, remember? Without a doubt, the most stubborn man. My dog wants to get out of the room, but like I can't get up to go let them out. So that's the crying in the background. Without a doubt, the most stubborn man ever. There was a momentary silence between them before the pair fell into a fit of laughter, filling the room with this warm and bright feeling. Hugo melts back into the warmth of his blanket, letting the heat pool once more around him, surrounding him, protecting him, to remind him that he is here with people who love and accept him all the same. A reminder, a comfort in the darkest night. True ending in the dead of night. Okay, T. I guess it's because I got the other endings that I was able to get this one after getting the good ending. T. Okay. Cute. Cute. I love it. To be continued. Is it ever continued? Is it ever continued, actually? Thank you for playing. You're welcome. Thank you for making this game. Let me just look real quick. Let me look real quick if there's like a part 2 to it. Stillwater 2. Well, that actually just popped up something else for me. Let me see. I guess not. Yeah, I guess they never continued. Let's look at this real quick. Achievements, I guess. Yeah, so, oh, that is terrifying. I got all the endings. Okay, cool. Alright, well, this has been fun. I gotta go now because my dog really wants to leave. But thank you for watching. You'll hear from me next time. Sweet dreams.